Just when he was beginning to earn enough money, the doctors' union had called a strike following the government's refusal to pay the agreed allowance, and he had been forced to take her home, and death had snatched her from him. Hi, my name is Sylva Ifedigbo. I'm a creative writer, op-ed columnist, and a communications professional. And I'm the author of the novel, My Mind is No Longer Here, which I'll be reading from in this episode of Author's Book Reading. It's a story of 4 young men and their desperation to leave the country, and how, some people have made an industry out of helping people to live illegally. Haruna, you must take heart, Ahmed said as the small party walked out of the public cemetery, placing one hand gently on his cousin's shoulder and letting it linger there for a while. Allah gives and Allah takes. You did everything you could do for her, and Uncle will be proud of you wherever he is. Haruna stopped in his tracks and stared at Ahmed for a while, weighing what he had just heard. Ahmed's mention of his late father took him back to that afternoon when he saw him for the last time. His final words before handing his wedding ring and wristwatch to Haruna had been a request to take good care of his mother. Haruna had been there when his mother passed away. He had trembled while stooping over what used to be her dressing table, but now served as a mini pharmacy. Her bony frame lay on the bed beside the dressing table beneath a thin bedsheet that covered her, and her head, which once held a luxuriant forest of jet black hair, had gone bald. A part of him had wanted to curl up in bed beside her and hold her tight like he used to as a child. "Stop it, Haruna," Ahmed pleaded. "You are a doctor. You know these things more than I do. She had cancer. There was nothing you could do. You took care of her and made her final moments on earth as easy as possible. Please don't put this on your shoulders. It's not your fault." Haruna knew that he could not live with himself now that she was gone. All his life, he had worked hard through school and looked forward to the time when he would graduate and begin to take care of her. Just when he was beginning to earn enough money, the doctors' union had called a strike following the government's refusal to pay the agreed allowance, and he had been forced to take her home in the hope that he would assist in stabilizing her condition until the strike was called off. It would not last more than a week, he had initially reasoned. But the week had turned into a month, and now the doctor's strike was in its 6th month, and death had snatched her from him. Suddenly, his medical school certificate seemed worthless, and his life felt like a shipwreck. 2 thoughts came to his mind. He discarded the first because he knew he was not brave enough to take his own life. But the second seemed more reasonable. He would start afresh. A new beginning, somewhere far away. "Ahmed," he said, his eyes widening with epiphany, "I need to leave this country." "What?" "Yes, you heard me. I don't know how I'll do it, but I need to leave this place. I have to go far away from here. Forever." "Forever?" "That's what I said, Ahmed." Ahmed took a deep breath. He knew his cousin well enough to know that once his mind was made up, it was futile trying to convince him to rethink his decision. In a way, he thought it was a good idea. Yet, there were important obstacles. "Brother, you know these things cost money. Getting a visa to travel anywhere these days is very difficult. They want to see plenty money in your account, and it's not just that. These people suspect that every young Nigerian who walks into their embassy is up to no good, so they will frustrate you to an end." "Look, Doc," Dr. Mary finally asked, breaking the awkward silence. "I know I was all for taking a break after your mom's passing and all, but this is a huge move. I mean, I am not saying you will not, it just seems too impulsive for me. It seems like you are letting your emotion get the better of you. I thought you were over it. Going abroad will not erase her memory. You know that. It's something you just have to live with." "This is not about my mother, I promise you," Haruna said, also adjusting himself on the bed. Dr. Mary made to say something else and then stopped. She had the look of a mother whose only son just declared with finality that he was going to be a priest. Now, he felt like he needed to convince her, and by so doing, himself, that he was really doing the right thing. He placed a hand on her shoulder and patted her reassuringly, as if saying, "Calm down. I know what I'm doing." Thank you for listening. The novel is available on most bookshops online, as well as on Amazon. You can find the details in the link below. You can also follow me on social media. I'm on both Instagram and Twitter as @Sylva.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and most importantly, share. And wait. Also, don't forget to turn on post notification. Bye.